And so we're live for live stream 4:30, I believe. And here at the market's a little bit later, but not too late, I hope. So let's have a look. Let's see. So seem to be in a bit of a range here. Let's see. Oh my word, missed it. Fuck. Shit. Missed it. Yeah, missed it. Okay, so we missed that trade. Okay, let's figure this out. So NQ is down about 1%, not unusual. Let's see. Oh my, we got to the levels there to the downside. Found buyers. Let's see. Ooh, actually. Maybe we can take this here. Let's have a look over here. And silver. Let's see. Well. Guess who won his BTC short? Beat all those analysts. You're joking, mate. You're joking. You are joking. I'm gonna have to go look at that Bitcoin now. The GOAT, formerly known as ETH. Did you really go and do that, mate? Did you really go and diss those analysts? Let's go. I think today I might even play it a little bit closer to the chest. If I get 300, if I get 300, what are we looking at? 300 unrealized. I'm taking it, ending the positions abruptly. So let's go look at ETH trade. Actually, where's my account? Let's see. Where do we start the day? It is the 6th. 238. So I need to get up to 2688. Let's put a note out there. The goal for today. So we go 2387. 2387, 748. 7. No. Where do we start the day? 2387036. Okay. So Let's go look at your tradies. Let's go look at your trade, mate. No way. You actually did it. Oh, no way. Shorted from, where was it? Like, I think we were looking at it up around 73, weren't we? Golly, what a trade. What a trade. Golly. What a trade, mate. The position was up almost 3,000%. I got my buddy to take the trade. I did. And he tripled his account. Lol. That's crazy. What a trade, Eve. You know, I wish I had a soundboard. Give you a clap, but golly. Good trade, man. That's fantastic. Couple of days in the hold, but that's great. That is great trading, man. Goodness me. Hold on, do we have a goat on here? Let's look for a goat. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to stick the goat on here, mate. We're gonna have to give you a goat. Heath, we're giving you a goat, mate. We're giving you a goat. I wonder if you can change the oh, you can't change the color. I guess not. Heath, you get a goat for that trade, mate. That's some good trading. Hold on. Am I being too ambitious with this short here on NQ? Potentially. There is the chance that we could find support around this 810 again and go higher. That is certainly possible. Certainly possible. But we'll see. We will see. Oh, actually, look at this. We got point of control, TPR. Well, that's not good, is it? We could find support there. That could be a problem. Could be a problem. Okay, think about this. Think about this. I really need to think about this. I need to make a decision quick. So volume profile, the volume's above us. Got TPO down at 821. Tested the 810s. This scumbag could reverse. I'll tell you what. No, give me fit. Give me 56. We're down to 18. Should I just stick to the position? Would be a good area to buy, potentially. Hmm. Gotta make a choice here. See him buying across the board as well, which isn't helping. No, what? Take it off. What did we lose on that? Might have lost actually. No, break even. Just not a fan. Of the volume. Why is he saying there's volume there? I don't understand that. Hmm. 49.50. I think we know what's going to happen here. I think we know. I think this is probably going to sell off, showing I should have just kept the original position. And if that is a case, it's a case of fear of loss having undue influence on me. Where was the original? 51. Oh, Let's go see what the deal is here. There we go. This is where I'm caught in two minds. Whether to go for the long out of this area, stick with that short. Come on, it's not going to film me. What's going on here? Film me. Fuck it. Okay. Okay. So we're in. I'm going against this high volume here. I'm betting that we'll see further downside action through the volume. Time will decide whether I'm correct or not. reverse should have continued to back the recovery to the upside. So let's see. Oh, hold on. All I did was use auction market theory on the daily chart. Or use the day. Oh, on the Bitcoin trade. Nice. Let's see. Yeah, still liking the short here. In my effort to get a quick runoff here today, I don't want to, as the saying goes, over egg the pudding. Certainly thought about adding to the position, but I don't want to over egg. You know what, Eve? Let's go look at the daily chart. Let's see if I could have picked something up based on how I trade. Let's see. Daily chart. Reset. Oh no, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's not going to work. No, my setups won't work. Oh well, stick to the 5 minutes, mate. It's what's got you here. Again, so we're up almost 100. We're into this zone. You know what? Ooh, wow, 100. Should we go and take it? Look for the bounce. We could do, couldn't we? Or we could just stick to the plan. How about that? Let's stick to the plan, shall we? Okay, so let's not start messing around. Where's the setup here? The setup brings us down to 42.25. 42.25. 42.25. 42. You know what? 42.50. It's tempting to take profits. Really tempting here. Try and pick up the 100. Especially around this high volume that's being put in. You know what? It keeps holding up. So let's take that off. Where do we short? 58. Let's see. This is so tempting to buy, but I'll be using today's profile. Let's see. Hmm. Buy. No. Certainly can see a reason to buy over there, but will not be buying. Is it 12:30 Eastern? So even if we were to turn and get stopped out, we'd only lose 41 there. The risk, of course, is the fact that we could just break down and get to that target, in which is, if that is the case, I'd have left 132 on the table. So picked up 109, 200 away from our target. Oh, battery's low. And again, I could see a reason to be buying gold here. Certainly could see a reason to buy. Let's see. Likewise, silver. This would be super annoying if this sells off, gets down to target, and these get stopped out. That would be super annoying. Seems I'm about to be triggered into the silver and gold. Again today, not looking to hold trades to their complete targets. I'm looking to focus on the daily goal. So if I do get triggered in the silver and gold positions, if I'm fortunate enough to be realized cumulatively up 300 on the day, I'll be closing all positions. So that's what I'll be doing. Okay, I'm back. Was on the phone. Oh, with your yacht broker. What have you added 10 meters to the yacht? I'd like to cancel the order. I now need a 125 meter yacht. How much is that in feet, actually? Is that nearly 340 feet or something? Let's have a look. 125 meters in feet. 410-foot yacht. You imagine? No, it was 35 meters. Only 35. You make a couple more trades like that, mate. You might have to add a 0 to it. Actually, no, that'd be too big. That's like an aircraft carrier. You imagine? Just the 35 meters. What is going on here? Oh, come on. I just need to get triggered. Market gets stuffed around the consolidations. And I'll just trade the P&L to the downside. Let's see, we're up 2.63%. We're up 1.5%. Maybe not the best shorting market. Do you see what I see? I saw you were up a mil yesterday. Mate, it's a good thing I caught it like I was away from the charts, right? And I came back and I was like, oh, okay. So I wasn't quite like away, but I was a bit passive on the computer. And I saw that the thing was just trying to load, trying to connect. And I thought, well, this is odd. So I thought, well, what's going on here? And I realized that the quotes weren't moving. So I thought, that's a bit strange. I thought, oh, gosh, my internet's gone out. So, oh, my word, look at this. It's going to show that I should have kept a hold of this trade. Oh, my word. Because if this would have got to target, I would only be, was that 868 away from daily goal? Oh, you son of a gun. Stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. Anyway, so yesterday, I saw it wasn't working. So that's the reason why there's like 2 streams split. And, you know, after you said 400 is pretty good, I thought, yeah, well, today should be a mill day. So I kind of felt the market was, I was seeing what I needed to see for me to be confident that I could potentially pick up a mill. And I thought to myself, well, what I'll do is I'll just pick up the mill or like 700 or 800 or something, and then I'll just walk away. Well, as you can imagine, I suffered a big loss. I think it was like 400 actually. It was a huge loss. It was a ghastly loss. What was the date? The 5th. Because I'm trading a 5 minute, I trade so infrequently now. I should be more sensitive with my scrolling. So it was a 5th. Okay, here we are. 5th. So lost 162 out the gates. Picked up the 453. Lost 166. Here it is. I lost. Oh, this son of a gun, man. Look at it. It came all the way up there. It's pulling back. Man. Darn it. Darn it. Darn it. Look at this thing. It's going to come all the way down to this 24,742.50. Son of a gun. Anyway, so I was on the silver. Lost 448, 500. And that took me from being up on the day You will see we're up on the day. Took me to being down on the day, and that was round about not long after. That's when the internet issues caused the stream to stop because YouTube stopped broadcasting. So I came back after that, and through a series of trades, it just so happened that I was able to pick up enough profits to walk away with a mil. Picked up that 398, 241, 540, and that was it. I was up. I'll just pick up the casual mil and leaves. Mate, I looked at it and thought, well, what more do you want after that? Because if that isn't enough, then you know you might need to see a psychologist at that point. You know, from setting a target of 100k days, and then now because I'm trading in 5 minutes to 300k days, if you pick up a mil, like, what are we doing? Like, why would you not? Why would you not? Oh, look at this thing, man. Son of a gun. So we got as high as 62.8. Right, we got to 62.8. And now it's pulled back all the way down to 54. Absolute son of a gun. Why could it not just have picked me up? These... Yeah, maybe I set the entry too high. Maybe that's what the problem is. The entry was a couple of ticks too high. Golly. So let's see. See, that would have been nice, but whatever. And so I decided to walk away at that point. Lol, just got a notification on BTC's down. Would have thought. Yeah, I had a 68k because I remember when we were discussing it, I had the notifications. Oh my gosh, look at this, man. Jeez Louise. Where did I exit? Exited all the way up there. 803. Currently trading 67s. And I haven't been triggered in this short. Yeah, how close do we get on silver? We got as high as 84 540. Oh, you're joking. Have my entry at 580. Oh, goodness me. Was that 5 ticks away? Jeez Louise. Oh, this might be enough to what's the thing that people talk about? Going on tilt. This might be enough to trigger me to go on tilt. The fact that I got out of this here looking for a bounce to re-enter to go short, it doesn't. It's going to get to target. This to come so close and not get to target, and for this to come so close and not get to, sorry, this came close, not get entry, and not get an entry here, only to watch this go and get target. If this comes down and gets to that 132.6, and this comes all the way down to the 83665, maybe walking away is probably the order of the day. Maybe walking away will be the order of the day. It happens. I remember when a trade on Ethereum that came within 13 cents of my entry before going to target and leaving me behind. Yeah, you are correct. It does happen. So, you know, just got to accept it. Although this is not a part of the plan. Exiting and re-entering is not part of the plan. First, taking this one off for break even, not part of the plan. I don't do break evens. Really, I don't do break evens unless I've pretty much achieved the daily goal. And this, again, Not part of the plan. Taking profit, looking for a bounce for continuation. That's not part of the strategy. This was all about seeing the volume in this area, thinking, oh, buyers could come in. I could get a re-entry short. So I was trying to be a bit greedy across this level here. I was thinking, well, I was trying to be a bit too cute. So I'll get it, it'll bounce, I'll get short again, and I'll get it again. So being a little bit greedy there. Oh, not going to the plan is definitely not good. Exactly. Taking up 109 and risking it was, I remember it was 144. Not a part of the plan. Not a part of the plan. The plan is all about allowing the trades to get to target. And if it gets to stop, then it gets to the stop. The moment to start interfering with it in order to increase win rate, you know, be afraid of losses, then that's when things tend to go out of whack. You know, all of a sudden you start questioning a perfectly valid system. And there's nothing wrong with the system. It's just poor execution. Poor execution. Poor execution. Oh, this is just super annoying. Oh my word. This is annoying. Golly. It's down nearly 20 bucks from where the entry would have been. Oh my word. This is not sure. Actually, oh, I actually went against the plan this morning. I took a long trade, and took profit early. Missed out on half the points. The thing is, you tend to have fairly decent instincts when you talk about, oh, I don't know, was there, because I know that you mentioned from when we were looking at the PDF about the high volume. What made you get out? Was it the high volume, or was it a case of you were just happy with the P&L you picked up on the day? What was the reason you went against the plan? I know the reason I went against it here is fear of loss. Seeing this volume here, I thought, well, there is a possible long setup, even though it's not a long setup I should be taking anyway. So I thought I'd get out. I didn't want to lose. So that's why that break even was there. Realized that I didn't follow the plan with that break even, went short, and then didn't follow the plan again and took profits early. So I didn't follow the plan twice. In reality, because this hasn't got to target yet, I could, in theory, get back in at 805. And it would still be the same original plan. So the reason, you know what, let's put it at 806 because we got to think about commissions. So we've gone down to 44.25. So even though this is skewed, it's going to be still the same risk once we take into account the profits that we've taken off the table. So it's going to still be the original trade. It's just it's going to look a bit odd from a risk-reward perspective. No, you missed the trade. Don't FOMO. I don't believe it's FOMO because the original trade is still in play. Until the target is hit, the trade is still in play. If I was to get like a bad entry, if I was to chase it down and I previously exited, I don't know, 810, and then I got in at say 791, then yes, that is. But if it comes back to where I've previously exited, actually higher than that, then in reality to me it's still the same trade. Because if I was still in at the original entry point, if it came down here and came back, I'd still be in the trade. But the entry is not correct to the plan. You're FOMOing? No, because the risk, it's all about the risk. Because the realized profits were not supposed to be realized. So the profits I've realized, the 109, those profits should never have been realized under the original plan. That should have just been open P&L. So because that's supposed to be open P&L, it's no different if that is being risked here, because it's still part of the same original trade. It's no different than, say, comes down, took profits early, realized a mistake, price came back up favorably above where the exit was. So factoring in commissions, if I was to get back in, that's how I view it. But who knows? This market could turn around and go up there, and it's going to be like, well, should have stuck the... I won't be disappointed because it was still the original trade. Don't try to rationalize it. This is a spot you wouldn't normally enter. But because you closed early, you're giving yourself a reason to re-enter. But I shouldn't have closed early. You know what the thing is? I can see this market now. We're having this this discussion, turn around and go all the way up and hit that stop. I can just see it happening now. The market's like, should have listened to ETH. You should have trusted your instincts when you got out. We'll see. We will see. Yeah, you shouldn't have closed early, but that just means you improve. Not try to take a FOMO trade. Even if the FOMO trade wins, it would be a bad winner because it's not a part of the original plan. I understand what you're saying in that sense. But in my mind, I'm still viewing it as part of the original plan. The original plan wasn't executed correctly, and this was me rectifying that mistake. And I completely understand what you're saying. But to me, the trade, until the trade invalidates itself, either getting to the stop or getting to the target, then in my mind, the trade is still in play. Unless I compound a mistake by getting a worst entry. Because say, for example, I got out there at the, where did I get out? 803. And then I got back in at 87. Anything below 803, I think, well, now that's compounding. If you break the rules to hop back into the trade. No, it doesn't actually have anything to do with that, to be honest. The original plan doesn't say, if you break the rules, hop back into the trade. It certainly does not. It would be a weird plan if it did, I imagine. Would it be weird? Would it be weird? I don't think it's necessarily weird, but you'd be a bit curious as to why you're getting out and getting back in. It'll be very... Oh, this is going... Oh, this is so annoying. This is... Oh, my word. This gold and silver is... I think these two are going to ruin my weekend. So I assume you see my point. Yeah, your point is fairly valid. It is. I think silver and gold is just gonna 32.6. Look at this. 100. Oh, that's super annoying. That is super annoying. If only I was triggered in these two trades, I could have been done for the day. Instead, here I am. Was there even a reason? No, I can't find it. It's not there. Oh, this is super annoying. Silver and gold. What can you do? What can you do? Do you see what I see? Oh, that's that song. Where is it from? I know it was from one of those classic movies. Let's go look it up. Do you see what I see? Lyrics. The Hunters. YouTube. Oh, I'm gonna have to definitely mute this, otherwise the algos could get me.
When life gives you time alone, get your restaurant favorites in as little as minutes on Deliveroo. Oh!
What I see is shaking the...
Yeah, East, you're right, mate. The market hates me now. I reckon you're behind all of this. You're trying to teach me a lesson about my strategy. Copy strike incoming. Are you joking? No, he played an ad. He did not play any music. He did not play any music. It did not play any... Oh, the music on the ad. Ugh. Come on, YouTube can't do that. Surely not. I was like a DJ running a set here. Surely I muted it in time. It was like a couple of seconds. Then you never know with these algos and AIs. It probably just zapped me. Because you'd probably use the fact that I've already talked about it. Then I did it. To say, you know what, it's a valid strike. You should have known better. Don't worry, I've only got 400 subscribers, so the channel's not going to lose any monetization. So, can't imagine they'll be like, oh, he's a bad faith actor. Let's punish him forever. Shadow banned forever. Lol. Got you shivering your timbers. All right, yeah. With 40 hours of watch time. Yeah, I'm so far from being monetized that there ain't no worry about YouTube dinging me. Even if they do ding me, meh. I think the biggest setback would be if they were to just violently just be like, you know what, let's just get rid of his whole channel. 430 episodes of live trading just wiped. I'm gonna have to just do the McDonald meme. Get my get the old hat out. Heath, what do you make of the McDonald's CEO uncomfortably eating his burger? Yeah, I saw that earlier this week. That was funny. Now everybody's chiming in. You've got Burger King CEO. I'd have thought their comms team would have looked at it, seen the video, and have been like, you know what, boss? I just don't think this is going to land. But you never know. Could be the case that nobody wants to say the thing. Nobody wants to tell the truth. Everybody just looks by and says, you know what? Great video, boss. Put it up. And he's just thinking, yeah, it's a great video. But you never know. It could be just a maverick. Just got his phone out or whatever. Recorded it. Thought, great idea. What's your favorite fast food place? Oh, goodness me. Fast food. It might just be pizza, I think. Is it pizza? Would it be pizza? I think it would be pizza. I do like Wingstop. Do like Popeyes. I'm a fan of Krispy Kreme. It's difficult to say. It really is difficult to say. Heath, I need you to stop buying here, mate. What are you doing? Heath, what are you doing, mate? This is not funny. Heath, this is definitely not funny, mate. Like, come on now. I understand you like a joke here and there, but come on. Popeyes is top notch in my opinion. It is. It is. I remember I tried Wendy's. I'm not really a huge fan. McDonald's, not really. KFC, not really. Burger King, no. Five Guys, okay. Dunkin', okay. I wasn't allowed to tell you that was pushing the market up. That would be illegal. Well, you never said you were, so this is just me being a conspiracy theorist. At the moment, you didn't say you were. You did say it was a possibility of it happening and the market not being in my favor, but oh wow. Is silver going to trigger? It is. Silver is going to trigger. So silver's got greater relative strength because look how far away gold is. Okay, so we need to get 200k net across all open positions. 200k. So if we get pretty much halfway to target here, and we get to target over here, we would have met our goals. Again, I am trying to leave here as soon as possible because suffering from a little bit of sleep deprivation this week, and I'm starting to feel it here on Friday. That's why I was so late to the stream. I almost didn't stream. I was pretty much falling asleep, and I thought to myself, oh my word, I haven't streamed. So normally I'm here sometime after 11. I came here after 12 because I'm sleep deprived. So, and then again, I shouldn't probably not be trading altogether. That probably explains it as well. This action through here. Lack of sleep affecting my decision making. Lack of sleep. Heath, what's your favorite fast food, mate? That 1 million day kept you up from excitement, didn't it? It was a little bit mentally draining, I'll give you that. It was you know what it was? I'll tell you what it was. After you wrote in the chat, oh, 400 is pretty good. And I kept trading, and then I went down on the day. I thought to myself, rabbit. I thought, oh my word. Why didn't you just take the money and run? I thought, fuck. I thought, oh my word. Why didn't you just take the money, end the stream, and just be happy with it? And then when I went down, I thought, oh my word, what am I going to do here? And I thought, the market conditions were good enough. But then it was just psychologically, it was just a heavy load because you just had the price action just being an absolute piece of. The price action was just being a pain in the ass, man. It was just like, I would buy and then the market would just go lower. I'll buy and the market would just go lower. It was just pissing me the off, man. You know what? That's going to affect monetization, swearing, but whatever. It was just fucking annoying. I was like, see, like, for example, here, I bought, market went lower. I bought, market went, I was like, what the f is going on? And then eventually we got the breakout. A huge breakout. It was annoying as, man. Oh, oh, I tell you, mate. Get ready. You're up. You're almost up 200. No. This market has other ideas. I need NQ to get back on side. Let's see. Let's think about this. If we pick up 274, but we lose 245, we'll still be net positive, but it's not going to be great. What I need is I need gold to break down from value area high, but I would like to be in a position short and then it break down. But you never know. Again, our friends over here at Silver could actually carry this entire thing. Silver could literally go down to target and this could be at break even or we'll be at our daily goal. Never mind, it went against you. But yeah, Jersey Mike's is my favorite so far. Their subs are beautiful. I'd give you one of their subs. Okay, fair enough. Jersey Mike's. I do see their ads during when I watch NFL. Mainly, I think mainly during Sunday Night Football. Because he has is it Tommy DeVito? Is it Tommy DeVito that does the ads? Tommy DeVito. Is it Tommy DeVito? Is that his name? Or am I just making it up? Not Tommy DeVito, the football player. Oh, what's his name? Oh, the actor. Oh, and he came in Brothers with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh my gosh, what's his name? We're the twins. Oh, what's his name? Oh, that's going to annoy me now. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Let's see that. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Twins. Twins. Let's Google it. Okay. Where is the wiki? Da 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 da. Starring Danny DeVito, not Tommy. Danny. Be sure, not shot. How you doing there, Visha? There we go. Danny DeVito. I'm pretty sure it's him in the Jersey Mike's. Danny DeVito. Jersey Mike's. Jersey Mike's. Yes, it's him. Not a fan of this being held up here. What are we doing, NQ? I need you to break down. I need you to break. So, I am hoping that gold is not going to go drag silver with it to the upside. There are certainly reasons it could. We could, of course, hold this value area high on gold, march higher, break the highs, which are currently the high of day. Are they higher day? Yep, higher day. Regular trade now with highs. So, that certainly could happen. I could find support here and go take out my stop. But we'll see. We will certainly see. If I get the opportunity to try Jersey Mike's, I'll certainly give it a try. Oil was crazy today. Hold on. Zar Trader, oil was crazy today. Let's go look at oil. I know there's that whole Straits of Hormuz thing going on. Let's have a look. CL. Oh, wow. 11%. Goodness me. Ooh. No way. Gold is silver. Oh, well, silver. Gold, silver. You mean oil, bud? Oil is at $90 a barrel. Goodness me. Ooh. Wow. From 79. Oop, hold on. 78 up to $90 a barrel. Goodness me. I imagine those fuel stations have made sure the prices were there. Oh, there was that drone. I believe there was a drone that hit a ship in the Gulf. Yeah. So look at this. Oh, it looks like I'm gonna have to eat a loss here. I'm gonna have to eat a loss over on NQ. What a move here on oil. Up 11%. 768,000 contracts. Yeah. Those big players were involved today. That's not your standard volume. Let's look at the daily chart. Let's look at standard candlesticks. Well, maybe it is. We had 881,000 on the 3rd of March. Currently trading 769. So, only Tuesday the 24th of March, we were trading around about at 280,000 to about 300,000. So, we're looking at pretty much a doubling of recent volume. Had this period here of 560,000. Nearly a doubling of volume as we've marched higher. Oh, look at this, man. Golly, I'm getting crushed. Getting crushed over there on NQ. getting absolutely crushed. Oh, this is going for those stops. Yeah. I guess I'm going to be at the charts a lot longer today. Such a violent move there. You know, there's too much risk on here. I can't add to the position. I'm just going to have to accept it. You entered short on a classic PBD long setup on NQ. You're joking, mate. Mate, how long was you going to wait to tell me? You literally told me, like, when it's near my stop. You're joking. You know what? You'll serve me right. No, it was still a valid trade. Even if I do get stopped out. Probably just entered a little bit early. That's all it is. In this zone here. Still looking to short. That was a rumor online that Mr. Barron bought oil at 30 million at 65, averaged 2 days before the Iran. They're making bank, brother. Yeah. Sometimes these headlines are I don't know, there's just so much fake stuff out there now. Like, I don't even know what to believe. Because there was that account on Poly that apparently must have had 100% prediction rate on geopolitical events. And then somebody like showed you and says, no, someone's like cherry picking their wins because they made a few predictions that weren't correct. So sometimes I think some of these trading houses, well, I shouldn't say trading houses. I think there's people with agendas that will just spread a rumor, send it down the wires, knowing that these algos are going to see it, pick it up, and start initiating buy positions. So but then again, I suppose it's no different than when you have some of these guys go on, like, say, CNBC, and they go on there and say, oh, I'm interested in this or that or whatever. And then some latecomers, retail investors, all of a sudden go get involved in it. Well, if I told you when you enter, you would have went against your plan again. No, I wouldn't have went against a plan. I was already in the position. I was just joking around, to be honest, because once I'm in the position, I don't want to start getting out of position based on another strategy, because the problem is going to be is if I start doing that, and then let's say, for example, the PBD model was to fail, right? Say, the buyers came in and we got to the target based on a PBD model, right? Didn't get to my stop, turned around and got to my target. I'm gonna be so pissed, I'll tell you, mate. Like, I would be hitting the roof, because the thing about it is, even if we do set up on the PBD model, that could get to the target on the PBD model. You could say it could get up to, say, the value area high, right? And that'll be, I don't know, that probably may be a valid target on the PBD model. Say it gets to the target there. So that long trade would have worked. That long trade would not have invalidated the short trade I've got. The market goes up there, turns around, comes all the way down, hits my target, my original target. I'm going to now be annoyed the fact that I didn't follow the plan on the original short position in order to look at another strategy. So that's the reason why I'm just going to stick with the horse that bought me here. This is a strategy that's got me where it has, then I'm going to stick with it. Even if other strategies are going to say, well, There may be a long trade while I'm in a short, or a short while I'm in a long. Because ultimately, I'm going to have to live with the consequences of the decisions I make. If I do go over to that model, then, yep, taking valuable trades over there will be okay. 165, but I'm down 156 over here. Golly, man. NQ, what are you doing? I've got silver working so well, but NQ just being a son of a... Oh, you son of a gun, man. Now I can't just take. In the ideal world, I'd have been in a short at the same time with the silver, and cumulatively would have got to daily goal, but it is not working. So hopefully we can go get target over here, and if that is the case, I'll just stop to break even over here, just to see if we're going to get some compliance on NQ, which I doubt a little bit. NQ just being difficult. Strong volume there. Decent volume on that slightly higher high. Probably need to see this come all the way down through 52. Seeing buying over here. Bit of a divergence. Relative weakness over here. Hoping that this isn't the support to break the highs. Never know. You never knew. If only you stuck with the plan and didn't FOMO, you still... Mate, I am not going to relitigate this trade. This trade here, as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to still consider this trade a valid position. You might think I'm a bit delulu with this, but if I was still in the original position before I took the break even, I took the early profit, I would still be holding this trade. All the way down to that 42.50. So, even if it comes up and it goes and gets my stop, I'm not going to have any regrets about it. Because the setup was there, the invalidations and validations were there. So, no, you told me your plan didn't tell you to re-enter. So there, I got you in a box. Well, you haven't got me in a box because the trade's not invalidated. Invalidation comes from taking profits or being stopped out. If I get stopped out, the trade's now invalidated. If I get to profit again, the trade's been validated. What happens in between, as long as I don't get in at a very poor place, then, so say even if I was to get out and I got back in the same price, that would be problematic because of commissions. But we'll see. We'll see, mate. Oh, come on. Why is there a divergence? Now gold is going up and I'm going to have issues on silver because of it. What could happen here? That could be in my favor. Spike up, get to target, get to entry, get stuffed at this high volume at 165, come down, and this comes and hits target, and this comes down to break even. What do you mean no regrets? We both know if you lose your head, you'll be like, man, if only I didn't take that trade. No, because the trade is the regret is the taking profits early. The setup is valid. what the regret would have been if would have come all the way down to this target here and I exited early. Now that's a regret. Being stopped out, I can't regret being stopped out. Because if I'm afraid of being stopped out, I might as well not trade. If I'm in fear of being stopped out, I might as well not take a single trade. If you're afraid of losses, trading isn't for you. So, well, we'll see. I just need you to not buy ETH. Can you do that? That's fair. See, this is what I was concerned about. All this buying is going to translate to buying over here. That was my concern. I'm hoping they haven't hit that buyout goals like they did yesterday. And I'm in shorts. What's the hope? Because yesterday this worked out really well for me. When I was doing the buys and all three instruments just hit the buy algos. And the thing is, I don't understand why even NQ's holding up this much with our friends over at what's it called? CL. With CL being like smacked like that. I would have thought all that uncertainty would have seen selling across our friends over in the NASDAQ. If anything, more buying in gold and silver due to the geopolitical uncertainty. That's what I would have thought. I would have thought bullish day over here on the comms, the gold and silver. Bearish day on the NASDAQ. That's what I would have thought would have happened, but we'll see. It's so weird how trading is against most things in life. If you like to touch a hot stove and you keep touching it until you don't get burned, then you're happy. Right. Trading is not rational. Trading is certainly not rational because if we think about it, right? Because let's imagine you're not some great trading prodigy that came to the markets and all of a sudden every single trade a lot of trades you take are going to work out. You spend years losing. Like, what other endeavor is there where you'd spend years getting your ass kicked, paying for the opportunity to get your ass kicked, and you still double down? Like, it's like that saying, madness. It's if you keep doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result, it's like, yeah, I keep trading, I keep losing money, but yeah, here I am. And then you have to go into like a world where you don't tell anyone. You're like in a bit of a cult, I suppose. You don't tell your family and your friends because they would look at you and think, well, why are you still doing it? You've been doing it for years. It's not working out. And you're like, no, it's going to work out. If you think about it, if you just take a step outside yourself and you look at it, you think, imagine if it was just something else. Your friend was just like, oh, I'm sports betting or something. And they're losing money year after year. And it's like, oh, I've almost got it. I'm so close. You'd probably look at him and think, oh my word. You should probably seek professional help. But with trading, we don't. The opportunity to make great riches certainly keeps us in. Oh, come on now. I'm hoping that fundamental idea doesn't play itself out. Where we see the selling in here and the buying, which I would have expected over here. I think it's going to do it. It's going to do it, isn't it? It's going to hold this value area high. It's going to hold this higher low. And the geopolitical uncertainty is going to send us to $90 an ounce on silver. I'm very fortunate. When I started trading, my dad believed in me, even when I didn't, and he gave me 1,000 to help kickstart my trading career. That's pretty solid. That's pretty solid. Well, certainly you must have seen something in you. I completely forgot your backstory now. Did you always start out in crypto, ETH? Or did you start with stocks, trading like one share? So look at this. Da-da-da. So I was up 166. And this is just going the other way. Going the other way. Mr. Ethan, you're lucky. I am. So we're testing volume from the other side. No, I always did crypto. I love how the markets are always open. I remembered when crypto used to have these really wild swing on weekends. I think that's probably when he was probably getting attacked a lot more. Because on weekends, people just wait for it to be a bit thin and then they'll just attack it. Now you have all the derivatives. Okay. We're gonna find support here. It looks like it. How much risk have I got on the table? 112, 245. What was that? 357. 557. 564, 5. Oh gosh, it's got 794 worth of risk on the table. That's not good. That is not good. 794 on the table in terms of risk. You know what? Let's add that to our title. Your videos. Oh, this thing's gonna go buying. Just like yesterday, but I'm gonna be on the wrong side. Value area high. Why was I looking at a short in gold again? Yeah, still valid. Still valid. Let's see. Let's update our video title. Edit. $794K of risk on the table. Okay. Just updated the old video title. Where are we? We are currently 133. We're at 133. We're at 133. It is Friday. So are the market's going to price in weekend activity? What could happen over the weekend? You would price it in higher, wouldn't you? Are we going to see that algo run on gold and silver? NQ has been holding up remarkably well considering the geopolitical situation. I would have thought today would be like a down 2% day. But no. We are only down 0.8%. Interesting. Interesting. See, this gold is like a silent assassin here. Very methodical from the move from value area high. It's so methodical. It just makes me think it will get above these highs and it will just run. It will just explode. Taking out this stop right here. Getting to 5,200 in no time. Hoping I'm wrong. My dream is to make a trading company and have my own floor where I teach people how to trade. I think that would be awesome. I think so too. You make great calls on the market and sharing your knowledge and also helping others and benefiting yourself. That's 100% goal from me. When you get the opportunity to do that, then 100%, mate. 100%. You could set up your own proprietary firm. Who knows? You could be the next Ray Dalio, George Soros. Who's another big hedge funder? Is it Paul Singer? I think Paul Singer's a big hedge funder, isn't he? Paul Singer. I think he's a big hedge funder. Yeah, you got Paul Singer. Oh, there's an offer guy. How could I forget him? Citadel CEO. Citadel. What's his name? Griffin. CEO. What's his name? Griffin. Ken Griffin. Kenneth Griffin. What's your dream once you make millions trading? Well, I made $1 million yesterday, mate. You know, I've got to stay humble. You know, it's not easy making $1 million in demo. No, my goals for trading is they aren't that huge, to be honest. Simply working from home. I'd certainly like the convenience of working from home. And what I love about the US markets is, based on my time zone, the market opens about 2:30 in the afternoon. So I certainly won't be suffering from sleep deprivation. I think that's the only thing. It's just the convenience of working from home. Don't have to deal with a workplace and all that comes with it, like commuting. And plus it's something I enjoy as well. Once you make it big, you have to join my trading company, help teach classes. Mate, we saw what happened today, mate. I'll certainly do that. I can certainly come in. But I think we'll have to have a sit down and knockout, mate. We're going to have a sit down and knockout where we look at our ideological differences, especially regarding this trade, and see if we can iron it out, because we certainly want to make sure that we are all on the same page. Because I can't imagine you be telling the traders reasons to get out. Why is this not being filled? Well, that means the market's a bit thin. 135,000 contracts. It should be filled. Because if I say, oh, I'll just get back in because the trade's not been invalidated, and you're saying something else, it just doesn't work, does it? So we have to make sure we're all on the same page and not sending mixed messages. Yeah, this joker is going to go and break. It's going to have the it's going to have the Friday run. Why is this not being filled? Am I missing something here? What's going on? What the hell's going on? Am I missing something? Limit order cancelled. What's going on? Something very odd's happened. I don't know what's happening here. What's going on? First, the order wasn't filled. Yeah, this joker. Look at that. Just relentless. Absolutely relentless. I just don't think there's enough on the table on... Something's not right. You see, I've cancelled that and these two are still in place. Something's not right. Let's go look at positions. Saying I'm only in 2 positions. So what's happened to gold? It's very odd. Yeah, I think it's going to do the Friday run for the uncertainty. It's going to go higher. What I would do is have multiple teachers who students would learn from, and they'll pick whichever teacher's trading style matches them personally. You know what? That's not too bad an idea. Not one size fits all. I'm going to have to look at this on a separate chart. Let's figure this out. Let's figure this out. I'm going to log out over here. Oh, come on. Log out. Oh, trading view. Oh, look at that spread. Yeah. Not good. See, this was us concerned about, that we have the breakout. We would have that breakout. I don't understand why the gold. Yeah, this is going for those highs. No doubt in my mind. Zero doubts in my mind. What started as what I want it to be a very quick day is going to turn into not a quick day. What in the world? What's TradingView doing? I don't know if I'm in a position. I don't know if I'm in a position. Because he's still got these two orders floating out there. And this is holding up around volume. Let's see. Order history. Cancelled. Well, for example, you probably would like to trade a more swing style approach. So if you were a student, we would put you with someone who did more scalping instead. Yes, certainly. Yep, there we go. Seeing the violence towards the highs. I don't understand what's going on over there on gold. I really don't. Because I don't know if it's going to later fill the position, and before you know it, the market's all the way up there. And then it's going to be like, oh, there's a stop order out there. And then I'm going to take a bigger loss than I'm due. I suffer a bigger loss than I'm due. Because I don't know where I am. Oh, you know what? That headline there is kind of similar to what I seen the short bear posted on X, well, Twitter. Where's that headline about the Fed? It's basically saying Fed could cut rates sooner because of the rise in oil prices. Because I've seen a short bear. He made a post a couple of days ago, and he mentioned that we could see liquidity added to these markets as central banks try to offset the geopolitical risk by adding liquidity to the financial system. So like the ECB and the Fed, and that's going to be somewhat bullish for equities. I don't understand. Let me just try again. See, it's just not executing. Let's see. Nothing is. It's a trading view issue. Okay, so I've got technology problems. That is not great. Because if these go blasting all the way up there, I could suffer an account wrecking loss because the stop wouldn't be filled. Maybe try restarting TradingView. You know what? Great suggestion. Let's try that. Usually when we have issues like this, it's normally the you'll see that the paper trading thing's down. See, still there. It's a paper trading thing. That thing's down. See, nothing, nothing. Nothing. We've just restarted trading view. We're getting nothing. So by the time this is fixed, who knows? I may come in Monday. Silver is up at $100, right? Gold is up at 5,300, and I'm just left kicking myself, thinking, "Stuff is happened, man." Maybe try logging out paper trading, re-logging in. I've tried doing that. It hasn't worked. It has not worked. I've logged out and logged back in on a different screen, and it has not worked. Conspiracy theorists are going to be like, see, he knew he was going to have a big loser, so he's manipulating the system to hide his losses. He's using deception. Hold on, can you move those? 82.8. Failed to modify order. Something went wrong. Try again. No, that's not working either. Well, this is a bit of a doozy. Because if that's not working, then that means that this is not going to work. Well, ain't this a problem? Well, I'll tell you what. Fingers crossed. The market goes into the toilet. Trading view starts working again. And I'm validated. Write down your account balance. If paper trading error blows your account, and just restart the account and put starting balance and what you'd have had with the actual performance. So what I'll do is, so there's the balance right there, 2497, and we had 794 of risk if we were to get to all stops. We got 245 of risk here. This was well, I suppose we can go back into the stream and see where that was. We'll work it out that way. Yeah, that's a great idea, Reese. Thanks for that. But then what I'll have to do is I'll have to just get I'll keep the history, and on the new account, I'll have to use this history here. Yeah, we'll do that. We will do that. Because if we what was it actually? I could go into the live stream. I've got the tab up. Let's go have a look. Where is my YouTube? Let's see. I'll tell you how much I was risking over there on NQ. Hopefully I don't copyright myself. Put myself on mute. Where is my YouTube? Oh no, it's further back than that. I was only risking 112. Really? Why is it 112? It is 112. Okay, so let's go with risking 112k. Text 112,800. 100 number lock. 112, 800. And then we've got 237. 237,000. 237,000. What I'll do is as well, I'll add an extra 1,000 to each one. So in order to factor in commissions. Yeah, we'll do that. Just to factor in commissions. So add an extra 3K. 245. 245,000. Imagine I was using TradingView as the main thing, and this goes and happens. So that's 4250. Oh, so it does allow me to move it. What the hell? So why can I move this one? I can't move the others. What's going on? Maybe it's been fixed. No, hasn't been fixed. That's very strange. Why does it allow me to move this and not the others? Has a CME... let's go look. Maybe CME's done something. CME. Maybe they've halted metals or something. Let's see. CME. Can't imagine. We're still getting quotes. CME news. Look at that. It's just literally a bit of a bull flag build in here before he goes and gets that stop. Look at this zone. Such a well identified zone. Look at prices being held up in there again. You know what? It won't be too bad of a day if you think about it. If we get to target here, picking up a further 129, that would offset this trade. And we'd only be down about 200 on the day. It wouldn't be too bad. Oh, now oh, you're joking. It's starting to work. Okay, so let's get out of half of this position here. Limit. Order rejected. Unknown error. Oh, you son of a... You son of a... Let's try that again. Let's try that again. Buy. It's not doing it. This thing, man. Buy. It's not doing it. Well, this is garbage. It works when it wants. It works when it wants. Golly. This is not good. Are you liking the 5 minute more than the 1 minute? Oh, 100%, mate. 100%. Yeah, the 1 minute was just a bit too chaotic. It was a lot of stress, a lot of over trading. With the 5 minute, you got to wait. You've got to wait. See, this is just... Let's put this out there. No, it's not letting me place the orders. This thing, man. Jeez Louise. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the 5 minutes, great. Should have been using it before. Using the 5 minute with the daily profiles. It's just great. It's been great. Yeah, 1 minute is way fast for me. 5 minutes is just right. It is. The 5 minute chart, you can get like a entire, you can get setups that resolve themselves during the day. Okay, the risk is a bit more, but the thing about it is the entry areas feel a bit more valid, because I could imagine if I was looking at the, you know what, this thing here is annoying me now. If I was looking at yesterday, no, let's put that back. Right, when I was trying to buy down here, I could only imagine, what? Cells executed. Executed. What in the world is going on? What the hell's going on? Oh my word, I'm up 180. This thing, man. Me. So now I'm up 100. This thing. No, it's saying I've got 180 contracts. Hold on, where is my... Okay. See, it's not allowing me to place orders. It's just randomly executing orders, man. This is just fucking annoying. Look at this, man. Whatever. 180 contracts. What sort of nonsense is that? Anyway, let's get back to our 5 minute. Because this thing's just... So like through here, when I was trying to buy, if I was using like a 1 minute chart, I could only imagine how many losses I'll be having through here. Why is it executing another cell? Oh my word. Now 300 contract. Oh my gosh, this thing. So through here, I'll be getting chopped up, getting frustrated as the trade's not worked out. Okay, there was a couple of losses through here on the 5 minute, but ultimately all it took was the one trade, and there was the profits just came back, and the area is still valid. On a 1 minute, you're looking and you question whether the area is valid. Are we seeing a breakout? Market goes down, turns around, goes down, turns around. Whereas in the 5 minute, it feels a lot more solid. Feels a lot more solid. See, I'm at 240 contracts, man. Jeez Louise. Oh my gosh. Can you put a buy? Nope. Nope. I would have thought I'd have run out of margin by now, but I guess not. Does this work? It actually works. Such garbage, man. Such flipping garbage. Oh, now it's not working. Oh my word. Now it's not working. Oh my word. Oh my word. He's executing the orders again. I probably should stop just trying to get these sell orders in. He just keeps executing them. Ugh. Mm. Hmm. How likely is this going to execute the the stop order? How likely? So I've now got 417. Jeez Louise, 722, 237. What sort of thing is this? I'm going to look like a complete degenerate. I'm going to look like a complete degen. I'm going to look like a complete degen. Complete degen, man. Jeez Louise. Well, it looks like everybody's gone off stream. All the viewers are gone. I'm here. Oh, I guess YouTube Studio is not correct. It's saying there's no, everybody's just like dropped off. Well, Heath, I don't know. I'm going to stop pressing the button, seeing if this is working or not, because it seems like there's some sort of delay where it just executes the orders at some point. I'm not sure when it's going to do that, but and then after that, it doesn't allow me to move anything, so it's just going to have to be whatever. It's going to have to be whatever. It's going to have to be whatever. Yep, here we come. Here we come, the Friday breakout. The breakout is coming. In a strange way, I think if I'm executed across here, if I get to target here, get to stop. I think it's going to still be the same across the board in terms of net, despite there being more contracts on the table. I believe so. Because these contracts and these contracts pretty much offset one another. Whereas this, I've not been messing around with silver because I'm just aware of the amount of volatility over there. So I've not tried to figure out whether this is working or not by taking trades over there, because this could escalate so quickly. So we'll see. We will see. Ace, why couldn't I get an easy trade like you, mate? Why couldn't I get a trade and I'm just going to look at it and just think, oh, click the mouse and, you know, keep my feet up in a couple of days, have a Lamborghini land in my account. See, the signs were there. Price struggling to hold below the value area high, considering the overall environment and geopolitical risk. The signs were there. And this was a setup. In reality, this setup here was from 10:35 Eastern. I wouldn't even be at my charts at that time. And then these just didn't work. What is that? Because I'm using AMT and PBD. You're being silly Billy. Mate. Alright, that's it. That is it. We're banning ETH from the channel. ETH is getting banned from the channel. I'm like super sensitive to any form of criticism. Alright, that's it. That is it. Nah, I'm messing around. The thing is, I don't like this goat here, man. I wish I could have made a better goat. Oh, I think you can actually paste actual images. We don't have to do that. Mate, we have to do it, mate. You know, we're super sensitive over here, mate. We're super sensitive. Oh, come on. The worst of... Oh, my word. It's come down to the Aryan fan support. Jeez Louise. The absolute worst. The absolute worst. I think sometimes when I come in and I say, oh, I want to have a short day. I want to just make profits pretty early on and just end trading for the day. They tend to be the days where I have the, I'm not going to say luck. Because it's, you know, luck means there's like a degree of serendipity to it, but it certainly feels like those are the days that are the most difficult. Days where I think I'll come in, make the target, and leave are the days that tend not to work. Tend not to work. The thing is, we've come too far here not to take out the highs on gold. My opinion. I just think we've come too far not to go and take the highs out. And while silver is in an interesting place, if gold is going to go on a run, silver, these highs don't mean anything. If gold is going, gold is taking silver with it. Silver is going to have to get on board. See, silver has to get on board. There is no debate. Silver has no choice. I just don't understand why though is this thing just messing around still, man. Golly, can we still can't move this? Now we got silly buyers over there. Anyway, what's this headline from 4 days ago? CME says it captures 75% of crypto market with recent introduction of Cardano. Okay. Gold, silver extend fall as CME margin hikes compound sharp sell-off. That's one way to keep gold and silver in check. Increase margins. If you're gonna buy on leverage, we're gonna leverage you out. Yeah, these are going to stops. See, here we go. Coming for those highs. There we go. I pull the stream up on my trading laptop. Oh, have you seen an opportunity, mate? See, this is coming for those highs. This is just far too close. There's no way we don't go make new highs in the day, considering the fact that it's 2 p.m. Eastern, 2:15 Eastern. We're near day's highs. There's no way we don't go make new highs. I'd say greater than 99% probability here. Looking at the violence we're seeing over there on silver as well. Validating. I suppose I can't say silver validates gold. Gold validates silver. Any pullback here is just deep buying opportunities, in my opinion. We'll go pull the stream up on my trading laptop. Was your battery about to die, ETH? Possibly, but I definitely entered too early. I might lose. It's so weird. I can let my trades hit stop, but not targets apparently. Here we go. Feel like Heath Ledger's Joker. And here we go. Alerts work. Nobody's going to be brave enough to sell gold. Not in this geopolitical environment. Here we go. Ready for that alert to be triggered. Bam. Alert's triggered. Market's continuing, breaking out. Imagine if it's the size that results in us not being executed and the market turns around. Imagine. There's not enough selling to suggest that this is going to pull back. If anything, this is going to continue. There's not enough selling above the day's highs to suggest that we're going to get a bunch of dumping. If anything, we're going to get continuation. We'll see. Possibly, but I definitely entered too early. I might lose. It's so weird. I can let my trades hit stop, but not the targets apparently. Well, it's a difficult one. It certainly is a difficult one. I've had those issues as well, mate. Where you think, oh, the stop's the invalidation point, and with a profit, you're looking at it and thinking, well, the profits are on the table. I don't want to end up giving them back. I've had to work to get these, so it's a lot easier to take your profits quickly. Whereas with the losing trades, you hold and hope. You know, the hold and hope winning trade, you think, you know, you can just get that dopamine hit. See, we're getting that realignment with silver. Silver needs to go break the high. So this pausing gold here is just trying to get silver up to speed. Seeing that silver can get up there, so it too can break its highs. That's all that is. Gold is just waiting for silver to get in line. Because even though we've seen this break of the highs here, we can look at it. The volume has been falling. We've had falling volume, and we've just broke the higher day. See, falling volume on the way up to break the higher day. No one's up there selling. No one is selling. No one's brave enough to sell. And while I should have been executed because of these issues we're having, I am somehow still apparently in the trade. A trade that is a result of all these errors. And Q is getting on my last nerve. Like, how long are we going to stay in this flipping range, man? Fuck me. Like, how long is this range going to stay? How long have I been in this range? Like, we've been in this range for 3.5 or 4 hours. Fuck me. Like, just do something. You know, it's like that meme. Just have a stick. Just like do something, man. Jeez Louise. And when I mean do something, I mean sell off. That's what I mean. I mean sell off. Hold on. Got value area high. Higher day. No, not higher day. Regular trading hour highs. And the thing about this is not going to execute because this didn't execute. So that tells me we've got issues across the board. So the fact that the stop didn't execute means the take profit's not going to execute. So therefore it doesn't really matter. So this could ultimately come down to break even. And there is nothing I can do if it wants to go all the way back up. Nothing at all. Likewise over here. Nothing I can do. It's outside of my control. So, what can you do? What can you do? I can't even adjust the take profits, can't adjust the stop losses. What can you do? So we've got a bit of a, what they call it, a wedge. So we've got the highs, lower highs, but we've got lows and higher lows. So can we invalidate these lows? Let's put an alert there. Keep an eye on it. Imagine if this POS turns around. There we go. Invalidated the lows. So what we need to see here is we don't want to see a retracement back up to say 824. What we want to see is price get comfortable below the lows. Oh, it's going to always trigger the alert because the candle's still in play. Okay, so let's put it up at 35 above this high volume here. See, no. Not the sort of price action we want to see. Some buyers are stepping in there below that 789. Took us all the way up to 800. All the way to 24. Pretty violent by the buyers. Pretty violent on their part. Possibly. So there've been buyers hanging around down there. Not a fan of that. Not a fan. See, we've like 4, 2, 2, 7, 7, okay, 6, 5, 4, 54, 6, 54. Okay, so very next level we're looking at is around about here. Let's see if we have any buyers step in. I'm looking for a violent move through here. If we can get it, certainly be confident of attack on the lows. Let's see. Do we have any? Maybe around at 68. 68 may be an issue. You know, I'm not going to put an alert at 68. I've already got an alert at 78. See, those scumbag buyers at 89 are still there. Worst people ever. Market's down 1%. Oh, that's probably why. It's the algos, isn't it? Down at the 1%. Okay, so 1%. What would 1.5% be? That's 7.95. Let's go for 0.5%. 7.95, 0.5%. 672. 1.5% down on the day. Darn it, man. Those fucking buyers, man. Why won't they just leave? It's like the it's like that short video where the guy's at, I think it's a city council, and he says something shocking, and then the old lady goes, "Why don't you just leave?" Oh my word. Golly, those scumbags, man. Oh my word. There they are again. Ugh. Don't you just hate when a levels gets validated and you're on the other side? Oh my word. Why are we validating this level, man? Fuck me. Like, go away, buyers, man. Fuck me, man. Go away. It's a weekend. Don't you guys have families? Like, what's going on, man? Switch off the computer and go home. Oh, this scumbag market will just hold up now. And then on Sunday, gap down like 2%. No, not 2%. 2% is too much. Maybe like a 1%. Probably gap down to like 24,550 or something. Probably not. 24,500. And you're thinking, well, why the fuck did you do that on Friday? You're thinking, why did you not do that on Friday? But no. Instead, you want to be a buyer. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Hey, there's a song like that, isn't it? And I feel like somebody's watching me. Who sung that actually? Let's go have a look. I know it's an old song. Is it Rockwell? Hold on. I need to mute this. I don't want to get copy struck again.
Dr. Beckman Laundry Detergent Sheets. Easy to use, just one sheet. Now with extra cleaning power and long-lasting freshness.
Amazing!
Dr. Beckman Laundry Detergent Sheets. Try them now.
You know, I've been talking. And I just realized I'm on mute. Oh my word. Mate, I've just been talking for like a whole minute here. And I just looked down and I realized, oh, you're on mute, mate. I'm going to say fair use, YouTube. Fair use. I was not violating copyright. I was just helping a viewer that wanted to know what the name of the song was. Well, it's going to be interesting to see what happens here at the end of day, because TradingView does maintenance on weekends, and am I going to come in on maybe Sunday or something, and then these are going to be executed? Like the market's going to open, the market's going to be up, I don't know, $100 or something. You know, could you have $100 gap on gold? You could actually. You never know what might happen. $100 gap. The account's being crushed. You know, the thing is, if we gapped up $100 in gold, there's no way This would gap up. This would gap down at least 200 points. So there may be an offset there, but the maverick in the bunch is the silver, because if gold's gapping up $100, silver is probably going to be doing at least 5. So it brings us up to about $90. And that could be very, very difficult. Ethan said copyright strike incoming, as if it's like an airstrike or something. The man said copyright strike incoming. You know, like, let's grab our helmets and like duck, man. Copyright strike incoming. Like a mortar. You know what? Actually, have I been copied? I wonder what YouTube should actually have somewhere in your channel where it should say channel health. Where would you find that? Let's see. Would it be analytics? Live view account. Where is it? It's going to be on there somewhere. This. Oh, you know, this is just setting up for a breakout. And we all know it. The fact that we've been in this range for so long, somebody's building a position, and this is just going to break out with violence. It's not going to be tepid. It's going to be violent. It's going to be a violent move. But the account, I can't exit any positions because my trading view has crashed, which is not great. Let's see. Let's Google it actually. How do I know the health of my YouTube channel? YouTube Studio Analytics. YouTube channel. Copy strike. Copy. Come on. Copy. Right. Strikes. Huh? 3 strikes within 90 days leads to channel termination. Oh my word. Strikes restrict uploading live stream for a week. What? Oh, you're joking? Oh my word, what have I been doing? I could be banned from live streaming. And 3 strikes in 90 days results in termination. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to be my best behavior now. Golly. Hopefully I don't get struck. I could be in some serious trouble if I do. Oh my word. 3 strikes and you're out in 90 days. Oh my word, you're on probation. Golly. YouTube. Oh my word. Imagine if all of these just sell off down to target. That would be crazy. No, that's not happening. There's no way in hell that's happening. There's no way. There is no way silver can get down to 83,665. I refuse to believe that. in the next hour and 20 minutes. I don't think so. Not a chance. All right. I just entered a trade. If I close it early, then I owe you the profits. Yeah, mate. That's it. That's the attitude. What instrument were you looking at? Why are they still buying down at flipping 89? Like, I don't understand this. These guys are just such fucking bastards, man. Why are they still buying 89s? They are such pieces of... What instrument were you looking at, Heath? At least maybe that's working over there. Take my mind off this. Sol. Oh, Solana. Okay. Limit order executed. What the hell is that done about? Oh. Oh, what in the... So it's allowed me to put in a limit order. Okay. What? Fail to modify order. Fail to modify order. See? This bullshit. This thing's just... Oh my gosh. This shit's all over the place. This is just all over the in place, man. Stop loss order cancelled. What in the world is going on? Oh no, don't do that. Hold on. If I put this here, will it execute? Will it execute? Let's see. Maybe if I put it here. No. Shh, 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 shh. The buyers have come back in. Those sons of a kin. Why are they there? Anyway. Oh, see, this not working. My word. Can this move? So this moves. Okay. All right. Can this move? No. Can you delete it? Okay. Maybe I should be just happy with break even. Oh. Off. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, yo can. Hold on, what was that? This wasn't right. Okay, yo can. How much am I up actually? 496. So I started the day at 387 minus 4242496 483.60. That means I'm 110 away from daily goal. 110 away. I think I'm up 110. Oh, hold on. I should be up 110 across the board. But if I was to hit that button, would I be executed? That's what it comes down to. If I hit the button, would I be executed? Can this move? It can? Okay. So what's going on here? Oh, that can't move. That's a bit of a funny thing. Okay. What if I what if I see, the problem is this thing here, I can't move it. So this has to stay down here until I figure out that this is working. Because until this works, then I have no way. I don't want to take this off and then this turns around, because this doesn't move. That's the problem. Okay. So 2, 3, 8, 7, 0, 3, 6 plus 300 minus 2, 4, 9, 6, 4, 8, 3.6. 190 away. See, I had that wrong. 190 away. Oh, I'm not even supposed to move this here because there's the mini competition between what I was saying to ETH about allowing trades to get to target, and Eve saying about not getting back in because it's not part of the plan. The thing is, this trade should have been a loss anyway. So this trade should have been a loss anyway, but I can't even. Oh my word. Now you've sent all these trades. What in the oh my word, what in this is going on? See? Now he's giving me all these things I've been trying to execute from where. Okay, so. Okay. 3, 4, 5, close, Close. Close. Like, it took like what, like an hour before he posted these. What sort of, make sure 2, 3, 4, 5. And not a single one of them were executed because this is still stuck. This is still stuck. Oh, what's that? How's it just executed? How has that just been executed? What did it do? 19. Oh, look at the violence over there on silver. Not what we'd like. We've come down to the value area high. Buyers have stepped back in. All that trying to get out. All of that trying. You know what? We are trying to get out. Because ultimately that trade was invalidated when he broke these highs. So, due to system error, I was still in the trade. So, I will certainly not be. Let's see if this wants to play ball here. Let's see. Let's see if this wants to play ball. Seems like a decent enough area. Oh, should be probably slightly higher. Should be slightly higher. Let's have a look. Yeah, probably a touch. Probably about 5 ticks higher. 5 ticks. 5 ticks. So about 665. So just about 5 ticks higher. There we go, 5 ticks. So that should be in a good enough place right now. Needless to say, if we get to target on our friends over at NQ and we do get executed, I will be getting out. Oh, I can't even, well, I'm not supposed to even take that off until, because the NQ holds a key to it all. NQ is a key to it all. NQ is the key. Oh my word, so now I can't move that order. Fuck me. These scumbag buyers, man. Why are you still buying NQ, man, on a fucking Friday? Like, what the fuck, man? Just go home. I need these to stay static and for NQ to go to target. The risk on gold is the biggest problem at the moment. That's our biggest problem, is gold. There's a bit of a relationship between the gold and the NQ. I need them to get on the same page and head to the downside. But how compliant gold is going to be? Shit, we're coming up to the final flipping hour, man. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Damn algos. Those damn buy algos are going to come in and make new highs and run the market up in the comms. I need NQ to go down here. And when I say need, that's an understatement. I need it to get to target here. We've got 5 minutes before all hell's going to break loose. And this joker is struggling. That joker. Hold on a second. Hold on a second here. I need to think if I need to make an adjustment over on silver. Let's go have a look at silver. Let's think about it. Let's see. Got to make an adjustment on silver based on market conditions. Darn it, man. What the hell, NQ? Come on. Why are they buying 89? Such sons of guns, man. Absolute sons of guns, man. Oh, shit. So we got 4 minutes. I need is to dump. I need big dumps here. Especially over there on gold, because we don't know if gold is going to execute once it gets down to where the orders are. I was a little bit more confident on NQ, but NQ is just being an absolute piece of Like, what sort of price action is this? Whippy, whippy, whippy. It's going to the downside, but it's an absolute fight. That's not what I want to see. Certainly don't want to see a fight. It's not good. Darn it. Someone's buying silver. Problem I've got is gold is stuck. I don't know if gold is going to execute. That's what my problem is. 5:15. Where did I say the daily goal was? Where's the daily goal? 2687. 2687. Let's see. 2687036 minus 2515 390.80. $171 away. Goodness me. $171. I wonder how. Oh, I wonder how Eve's trade's going. He said Solana. Let's go have a look at Eve's trade. So he's trading Solana. So let's go look at Solana. Where is Solana? Where is the Coinbase version? Solana. Oh wow. Seemed pretty decent today. Came down to value, well, wherever the value was shifted from. Nice. So oh no, not the Friday afternoon buys, man. Come on, let's not do this. Come on, let's go down before we go buying. Let's go and try and execute. You know what? Bring this down to about there. Oh, well, then again, because it's spread, let's put it there. 278 down to 151. Nasdaq's such a problem, man. Such a problem. To be fair, you're supposed to only move the you're supposed to only move the target. You're not supposed to move the stop. Three o'clock buy algos have been switched on. Came here, thought I'd be getting a very quick day and moving on. Instead, here I am on Friday battling away. Battling away. Battling away. What did I miss here on what did I miss on NQ? I don't think I missed anything. I don't understand it. What could I have missed? Okay, we've got this level, but the 3 o'clock run. Okay, so Well, 722 is still in play. I don't know if I can allow this to be a reserved target, because this thing is just such a darn nuisance. Limit order executed. Oh my word, this is executing orders that I've placed earlier. Oh, this thing is an absolute nightmare. Oh, this is gonna not be great. Oh, this is not gonna be good. So even though I've moved the orders, it's still executing the orders. Oh, this is not gonna be good. This is not good. Not good. So we're up to 538. Well, let's go. So what is that? Minus 23K. So I need 148K. I need 148K. The default position. You know what? Buy. Buy. Who knows when they're going to get executed, but I wonder how East Solano trade's going. Maybe I should add Solano to this thing here. So, oh, no. It's wrecking my stream. Add it on a different window. Let's add it on a different window. So, what's that? Sol. Let's put Sol. Where's a Coinbase? Coinbase derivatives. Add it. Hold on. It's not perpetual. Spot DeFi. What's this? This spot DeFi. Let's see. Let's see what everybody's trading. 1.5 mil. I guess you win. Let's see. Let's click on that window there. Well, East may have taken a short. So we still got the same execution issues. Where this where our orders are not going in. Can't move orders, so we'll see. We'll see if we get executed, if we get down to that 42.25. Hopefully some of the orders I've placed inside of here that have not showed up, hopefully they can get executed. Zero guarantees, so anything can happen. Anything can happen. Let's market's moving too slow, because I know there's going to be a buy at some point. There's going to be a strong buy at some point. And ideally, I would like to be out because I'm in short positions. There will be buyers. There will be buyers on the comms, at least. But I need to be out before they come in, because I anticipate a lot of violence. I anticipate a lot of violence. I don't want to be on the receiving end of it. I do not want to be on the receiving end. I suppose the good thing about that random executions is the risk here is down to 282. So if we can pick up these two positions, then happy days. There we go. Where's that alert there? Okay, coming down to target. Let's go. Down to 42.25. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Put an alert at 40.75. Come on. Go down to 44.75. See? Both targets hit down there, 40.75. Not been exited. Not been exited. Not been exited. Trying to close a position. It's not allowing me to close a position. Oh, great. Great, great, great. See, and this is not even executing over here. See? Not being executed. Ah, great. Why are you still saying I'm in? See, this fucking thing, man. 42.25. See, we're trading below the take profit and it's just not executing. It's just not executing. See, it's not executing. Target's been hit. No execution. No execution. Fell to close position. See? Try to close here. No. Try to close here. No. No. No, no. Failed to close a position. Something went wrong. Give a moment. Try again. I'll try again. Nope. Failed to close position. Try again. Buy stop. Nope. That's not even gone in. So, should have got my daily goal today. Market is not playing ball. Not playing ball. Oh my word. Whatever. See, it's just not executing. Oh my word. Pure garbage. Pure unadulterated garbage. Hold on. What if positions Let's see. Nope, can't close a position that way. Nope, nope. Up above 3 million. Can't even do anything about it. $700K day. I cannot execute. Cannot execute. Nope. 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 Whatever. Whatever. So, whatever will be, will be. Hey, Sarah, Sarah. If this turns around, it don't make no difference. Ether, you still in your Solana trade, mate? Or have you got to take profit? Maybe if I exit and re-enter. Let's try that. Maybe they'll fix the issues. Who knows? No, I guess not. I guess not. Can you move the order? Nope. No, you cannot. No, you cannot move the order. That's not placing orders, so good luck, my friend. Good luck. Oh my word. Goodness me. You know, if I was trying to sell somebody on a good simulator, it's not a great look, is it? It's not a great look. It is not a great look. Yeah, 3,097,000. Golly. 3,130,000. And I can't exit. I cannot exit. Oh my word. And I cannot exit. Jeez Louise. Something went wrong. Something went wrong. Something went wrong. You know what? I'm going to have a break. This is just too frustrating. Oh my, where were we? Oh, wow, we're up 3.2 mil. Oh, wow. 3.2 million. Suppose when we're down here, probably up like 3.3 mil. Not a single trade's been executed. Not a single one. So hold on, at 3.3 mil, we were probably looking at being up another million again. But then again, I wouldn't even been in this position because the take profit would have been executed a hell of a long time ago. Golly. What is this NASDAQ? Let's try and pull this down on a different chart. No, it's not working over there either. No, not working over there either. I saw that big build up in the old NASDAQ and I thought we could see a big move. The problem's going to be when the buyers step in the commodities. That's where the problem's going to be. That's where the problem is going to be. See, we're up 3.3 mil, 3.4, 3.349. And I cannot exit. What do you do? 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 Oh, my banner's missing out some of this. My biggest position 712, 731. Whatever. Whatever. This thing is an absolute. Hmm, 3.5 mil. Joke. I should put up the fact that I am away from the charts. Where's the toolbar? There he is. So somehow these orders were executed out there. We're up 3.3. But the problem is we've still got this this order that won't close on our friends over at Silver. So, okay, where did we get executed here? Oh, it seems like the stop order was executed. Okay, so this stop order should get executed then, whenever we get there. Yeah, that was a stop order. Certainly could have pulled it down more. Let's see, balance history, 782. I believe he was at 780, 791. So, yep, it was a stop order that got us out. 53 on gold. Yeah, that was a stop order. Where was the level? Son of a gun, man. Gone down to target as well. Son of a gun. So we got out. What's that? 678. 678. Huh. Where do we go all the way down to? All the way down to 603-ish. Oh, so it allows me to drag it on the other chart. Let's see if I get executed here. Certainly would like to wrap up this video. No, it's not executing. Okay. What if we take profit down here? Not executing. We will see. We will certainly see. Oh, don't even fucking do this shit, man. What the No. No. Oh, my flipping word. This bullshit, man. Why has it opened up new position? 500 long. What are we doing? These errors, man. These fucking errors, man. We are doing some brief daily maintenance. We'll be back really soon. Thanks for your patience. Sure. Why are you doing daily maintenance? Fuck me. Why are you doing daily maintenance during market hours? Golly. Why, oh why? Why would you do that? Oh my gosh, you can't even get out of it. You can't close anything. Fuck me. Sure. Great. 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 So we can see we're up at 3, 4, 7, 1, 4, 5, 60. More errors. Oh my word. Whatever. I am just done with this thing. The fact that I had the silver not execute. I try to get out of silver and all of a sudden I'm getting executed into these trades. Just pure and utter BS. 500 contracts in a NASDAQ. Pure and utter BS. Pure and utter BS. Let's see if I can at least see. Look, paper trading. We are doing brief daily maintenance. We'll be back really soon. Thanks for your patience. Why would you be doing maintenance in the front? Oh well. Whatever. Anyway, so that's a bit loud. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the stream here because TradingView's doing maintenance and we don't know how long that's going to take. I can't close positions, so what I have to do is just end the stream there. That's all I have to do. I'll have to just end the stream. Whatever happens after that. So the profits are inflated. I should only be up 300, so I should be up at 2,687. That's where I should be. Instead I'm up at 3471, and that's in large part due to trades I weren't able to close, especially over on the NASDAQ where I've got a trade that I've picked up 782. That shouldn't have been the case. And the silver trade, what did I get on the silver trade? The silver trade should only have been 78, but I believe I picked up a fair bit more. Yeah, so I picked up about 100. So these P&Ls aren't quite correct. I should have suffered a 200 loss over on gold when price broke out from the highs, but that wasn't the case. That was not the case. So I'm just going to wrap up the stream there because, as TradingView says, they are down for maintenance, paper trade maintenance. We are briefly doing daily maintenance, so nothing I can do about it. Hopefully it's all fixed for Monday. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. Good luck trading.